Hi, my name is Hannah Peterson. I'm sorry for the low quality of the video, but it's all I have on my laptop. My name is Hannah Peterson. I'm a single mom of two boys, one's 7 and one's 1. I live in Jacksonville, Florida. My professional background has been so far as a reading interventionist, Head Start teacher, VPK teacher, and a general education and special education classroom teacher. I've mostly taught at small private schools for underprivileged children with learning disabilities and or behavioral struggles. My educational background is I have an AA in sociology, a BS in early childhood education, and currently I'm getting my master's in special education with certifications in autism and dyslexia. My experiences related to dyslexia have to do mostly with my two older brothers who both had severe dyslexia. I saw my mom struggle for many years to get the help that they needed in and outside of school and to also keep them off medication. So I know how hard it can be for families and students and teachers. I've been on all sides of it as part of a family with a student with dyslexia and also as a teacher of children with dyslexia. And I always try to keep her struggles in mind, just remembering it's hard for everyone involved, and the best we can do is to try to work together to help resolve some of those things. My expectations for this course is to learn from my professor and peers so I can grow and change as an educator, and to be better prepared to help my students be successful in and out of the classroom. That goes for all my students, but especially those with dyslexia. I plan to acquire expertise in different methods, strategies, and materials so I can better serve all my students, and again, especially those who are struggling, and to be able to clearly and concisely share my new knowledge with my school, my peers, my students, their families, and the community. Sometimes I know things, but it's hard for me to share them because you kind of second guess yourself, or I'm a little bit shy, so speaking out loud, you might know the information really well, but when you go to talk to somebody about it, sometimes if you're not familiar with them, it can be intimidating. So I want to be such a master the information that I learned that I'm not intimidated to share this information with anyone. The benefits I expect from my learning for myself are to increase my ability to serve my students to the best of my ability. So I know we always say I want to serve my students to the best of my ability. I want to increase what my ability is, so that's an even greater potential for helping them. I want to do this by growing my learning and experiences and to have the knowledge that my methods, strategies, and materials are based in EBTs or evidence-based practices. So if I'm able to learn new things in this course that I know are EBPs, then I can have more confidence in what the results are going to be and that I'm doing the right thing for my students and their families. The benefits I expect from my learning to my community are that my students will be better prepared to be successful, productive members of our community, and that they in turn will go on to improve our community locally and as a whole. So it will be a benefit to our community that our students are more prepared academically and otherwise, and then as they grow older, they'll also add their contributions to the community as well. My 3 goals for this course are: 1, to learn new strategies, methods, and materials to work with all my students, but especially those with dyslexia. I have some knowledge, and I've worked with the LIPS program by Linda Mood in the past, but I think there's a wealth of information that I haven't accessed yet that I look forward to learning about to help my students. My number two goal is to be prepared to clearly and concisely share my knowledge with my school, my peers, my students, their families, and their community. I talked about this before, but I think it's really important to be confident in what you're saying and not second guess yourself, which I have a habit of doing. So that's important to me. I want to feel like enough of an expert or master on the subject that I don't have to ever second guess myself. And number 3, I want to maintain a high level of academic success in this course and all my other courses I'm taking this semester, but specifically this course, and to be able to continue on to complete my master's in special education with certifications in dyslexia and autism. It can be really hard sometimes to maintain all the classes I'm taking for this semester. So it can be hard to maintain all those classes, so that's definitely a major goal of mine, is to make sure that I maintain this class and my other classes so that I can continue on and graduate. So I hope you enjoyed my flight plan, and I look forward to seeing yours, and just enjoying our discussions and all the contributions that you guys will make to my learning and that I'll hopefully make to yours. Thank you and have a good night.